Om Namaste Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayet Nashtaprayesha Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtikhi Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalake Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupagadamayyam Dadati Swapadandikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapatakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitam Cha हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमः ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति विकास स्वामिनिति नामिने नमः ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश धारणे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवाशादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 1 minute. Now, again, today we are going to uh, talk about interesting. Today also we are going to have an interactive class like last week. So the topic will be like we will discuss how a woman can protect herself. What are all the things which she can steps which she can take, some major decisions in life, some strong decisions in life, so that she can protect herself. Okay, so now I want you to speak and we will come up with nice solutions, right? So, who would like to give some ideas? For example, if you are guiding some girls, so what are all the guidelines you think it will work out for women's safety, girls' safety? You are a girl, you are a woman. If you want to be very safe, what steps can be taken? So everybody should speak up. And anyway, I'm not going to publish anything. So this is for our internal circle. Means I will put the video in private mode. If somebody wants to learn something from our group discussion, then we will send. Otherwise, this is going to be for us. Okay. So now you please come up with some safety measures. First of all, let us let us let us give a definition. What is safety for women? Generally, who can tell? What is safety?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Very good.
Being under protection is the biggest safety for women.
Even more clearly, safety means physical, mental, emotional. Yes, Jaya.
Yes, Hare Krishna Mataji. Yes, Mataji, adding to that, we should never travel alone. Like we can take company of our father, brother, or someone who is elder. So we should, women should not travel alone.
So this is
one of the measures.
Yeah. Safety measure which you are suggesting, that women should not travel, because there is every step danger in this material world, and especially for women, it's extra danger. For everybody, danger is there. For women, extra danger is there. So now Jayalakshmi is suggesting that when you travel with your family, you travel with your father, brother, like that. Very good idea. So again, coming to the point of safety, women are vulnerable. No, that's why we are discussing this topic. Young ladies, especially, we need to be very careful. Very careful means then we have to protect ourselves. Last week, I think we discussed here, no, in this class, Vanita, about that Calcutta girl. We discussed here on in Tuesday class. I forgot totally.
Saturday only, Mataji.
Saturday only. There also, Tuesday also we discussed something. Anyway. So now I made this group to specifically teach something from young age. Almost all of you are very young. These points which Prabhupada gave us should be in your blood. If this is in your blood, you are successful women. You can make wonders in life, really speaking. Being simple lady, you can make wonders in life. And Prabhupada has given us power. Purity is the force. I gave one class. You become pure, then you have force. You can even, I have told you the story of Kannagi from South India, that she had the power to burn the whole city. I'm not telling you to burn the whole city. Even in Kali Yuga, you can remain powerful and pure. Purity is very important for women. So for that, we need to be, because purity is for men also. But this is women's class, so we are only talking about our this thing. So here, this purity gives somebody force. Purity is the force. That's why Prabhupada said like that. So again, I repeat that we have the name of the group as chaste devotees. It has two things. We need to be chaste to Krishna, and we need to be chaste to the body which we have got. So this gives us power. Even in Kali Yuga, this gives us power. So how to increase this power? How to increase this power is by practicing Krishna consciousness in womanly way. So as Vanita told, that we need to be always under protection. This is for brahmachari also. Because brahmachari also, if he is not under protection, he will lose his brahmacharya. So anyway, that is not our point of focus today. Our point of focus is today how you can develop this wonderful quality and which has power We have seen throughout Vedic literature how these powerful ladies stopped the sun from rising. This one story I will tell, then girls, you have to speak now. We will take the safety measures for women's purity. Okay. So now I will narrate the story, then you people can speak about it, think about it. Now this is the time for you to think and come up with nice points. Okay, there lived a very chaste lady. Our husband was a leper. You know what is leper? No? Very dirty, no? And this leper was very, very stinking, smelly. But this lady, chaste lady, used to, I forgot her name. I'll get back to you with her name. It is in history. She used to serve him so nicely, so nicely. But this leper wanted to go to a very rich, very expensive prostitute. In the Vedic society or in any society, a kind of women are kept for the purpose of satisfying the unlimited sexual desire of men. That is safe for the society because, some class of women are there for such needs. So here, our chaste lady, she wanted to satisfy the husband's need. So she went and approached that prostitute. The prostitute said, my demand is very high. You have to get me 100 gold coins. Then by doing heavy work, she accumulated gold coins and she took this leper to that lady. When she was going, now first let me complete the prostitute story and then come to other part of the same story. Then she carry him on the basket because he was not even able to walk. So she carried him on the basket, went to the prostitute's place, paid the money, and sent the husband. So the prostitute saw this situation, then she cooked a nice feast, but same feast in two different parts. One is gold, one is mud. She said, you please now eat. So she was serving rice in golden pot, rice in mud pot, dal in golden pot, dal in mud pot, same. And then the leper asked, what makes the difference? Dal here also same dal, in golden pot also same dal. Why you are dividing this? And you could have used the same pots, no? Then the prostitute said, I wanted to demonstrate something that you want to enjoy sex with me, but it is the same thing. But your wife is a pure lady and I am an impure lady. Then why you have this desire? Then the leper understood and he said, I am sorry. Then he came out. Their hands, then the leper understood that, my desire is very bad. And anyway, my pure wife is there for me, but I had this bad desire. When he came out, again the wife waiting for him, carried him to back home. But what happened when she was carrying him in the basket, she crossed a place where a rishi was meditating. When the rishi was meditating, his meditation got disturbed by this bad smell emitting from the leper's body. Imagine that bad smell. The rishi immediately gave him a curse, saying that the person who is emitting such a bad smell should die instantly. No, next morning. Next morning, when the sun rises, this person should die. It was in the evening. Somehow he gave that curse. So what happened? The chaste lady who is carrying her husband came to know that My husband is going to die next day morning when the sunrise comes. She says, let the sun should not rise. She gave an order to the sun. Tomorrow, no sunrise. No sunrise. What happened? When she did all this prostitute thing and came, but next day the sun is not rising because she is so powerful. The Rishi is powerful. He gave a curse. Now she gave a only statement. Our statements are so powerful now. So she said, no sunrise tomorrow. The world will suffer no without sunrise. So all Devi Devatas, they were wondering. They had a meeting, quick meeting. And so they came back to the point that this, because of this lady, the sun is not rising. Then they consulted her. Then she said, my husband has a curse that tomorrow he may die when the sun comes up. Then everybody said, okay, when we give back his life to him, then you take your statement back. Yes, she agreed. Then they went back to the Rishi, requested him to take back the curse. Everything went well. And he was given a long life with a healthy life, with all this leprosy went off. Then the sun started rising and everything went smooth. So all these things happened because she was very pure and powerful. This purity and the prayer which gave her the power that she could even stop the sun. So, dear girls, so you should understand that she didn't went to any university to take some higher degrees, or she didn't go to space as an astro lady or went into space with the NASA, nothing like that. She didn't do some, but this is the other way. Being simple, remaining simple with principles. So like that, we have so many historical women who did wonders. So why not? Though we are in Kali Yuga, we should be strong enough. We should be pure enough. We should have a different goal, not the same goal. Everybody goes to university, become a doctor, become an engineer, become a collector, become a scientist, become this, become that. No, that are all material. All these things are only for money, making money. Making money. Yeah, that is money making anyway we can do. They are putting so much effort on that, go to job, go to job, go to job. No principles in life. No principles. But whereas being simple, chant your rounds, get up early, remain pure, have a great connection, not cheap connection. Have a great connection. Nowadays, everybody is having a very cheap connection with internet, media, this, that, And that is not a big thing that everybody is doing. So we devotee girls can make wonders in our lives by remaining pure. Okay. Now, to remain pure, we need to take some steps. Jaya told that we should not travel alone. So I want you to speak. What are all the steps we can make to remain pure? Maybe it is anything you think, and let me know. Then we will come to a conclusion. Okay. So others should come voluntarily and present your
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat
Dandavat Pranam. Yes.
I would say, like, we have to avoid certain places. It is very important. We shouldn't go to all the places. Some places are dangerous for us, so we shouldn't go. And we should also be in a good company all the time.
If we are in the good company who can help us That's what now Chetana is saying. Good association, we can say in ISKCON language, good association, satsang, then, we have protection. Very good. Rohini,
Hare Krishna Mataji.
what can be the
Just thinking,
steps to protect yourself?
protect myself.
Others, please think about nice points.
Yeah. Before even Krishna consciousness, I whatever my parents taught me, dressing up nicely, covering your body, that is the first step. And talking to people how much sure is required, not talking much, and not laughing loudly. All these these things. Mataji.
So now Rohini Mataji gave us 2 points. Properly dressing. We are devotees and we have devotee codes. That when we cover properly, we are not attracting anybody. Except a husband. That is in future, not now. Most of you are unmarried. So in this state, you dress properly. Cover, especially the breast part and leg part. They should be covered 2 times or 3 times. So cover the body properly. That is very, very important. It is again a big topic, which we will go step by step later. So one lesson we should learn that is we dress in a very sensible way. Correct. Right? One more point you told. What is it?
Talking limitedly and also not laughing.
Not laughing. This is very important. Unnecessarily, we should not talk to either women or men too much. This makes you attractive. Very attractive. And it is dangerous. I have seen some ladies laughing. Ha, ha, ha. That is very dangerous for ladies. Means it is like, I am loose. I'm free. I'm loose. I'm carefree. Like keeping the air loose, no? Keeping the air loose means that I am loose. I'm free. I am not careful. I'm not proper. I'm not very strong. I'm not grave. If a woman keeps the hair loose, it is very bad. Very bad. So similarly, behavior also. Behavior is very, very important. Other than the intimate family, if a girl go and laugh, it's very, very bad. Very good. 2 points. Dress properly. Don't talk and laugh outside. Too much. Yes. I expect everyone to speak. Sangeetan?
I can share Hare Krishna Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam.
Sorry, I can share one experience that actually 2 I had. So there is this Mataji here. She's senior, and by profession she's a doctor. So when I was younger, she told me that once I wasn't wearing socks, so she said that you should cover your feet. So I didn't understand, but I started wearing socks moving forward, and then later on I understood that it's a point of attraction for Prabhus. And then after some years, maybe like 7-8 years later, she said, "Why do you cover yourself too much?" So I mean, I didn't understand her viewpoint. Because of one of her comment was like to cover my feet, another because I always covered myself more than enough, so there is not any skin showing when we were at the temple. And I just found, like, while you were saying that we should cover ourselves properly, it just I just had a realization that it's a good thing that I covered myself properly, like more than enough.
Yeah. So here the point is, again, we have to cover as much as possible.
Yes.
Which so that if we exhibit us more, then
Yes, Mata.
everyone will look at us,
Yes.
and then we will become the point of attraction, and then mixing will be more, and then the dilution will happen, and all
Yes.
kind of problems will arise. That's why to said that you cover, and also it is for to maintain our self-respect.
Yes.
Self-respect, and women has the self-respect, so this will increase that. Okay, very good. So somebody else, everybody should speak.
Pranam Mataji.
Pranam, Kamila, yes.
Mataji, I was thinking that speaking about my personal experience and also mistakes that I've made, I think it's very important for women to know to be good guidance, some Mataji who can they can speak to reveal their heart, mind. That's very important because I think many Matajis, they don't have guidance. And I remember you said once that we should have women counselor, right? So, because for example, maybe I'm wrong, so kindly correct me. Here in my family, my father is there, but I don't talk so much to him. And certain things I'm afraid to talk to him because he can get upset and so on. And then my mom also, she might not know this or she might not understand what we follow, Srila Prabhupada, and what is chastity for us and the importance of purity. So I think many ladies, Matajis, devotees, they are in similar situation. They don't have proper guidance. Their family might be devotees or might not be. They might be karmis. So it's very, very essential that they have a counselor. Like you are doing this great service, have given us this information. Like I wish I had come to know all of this much earlier, But so it's good if there can be this awareness, like propaganda of all these points, how important they are, because many like these are in ignorance, like in this regard, even though they have come to Krishna consciousness. So somehow that if they can be fortunate enough to have Mataji who can guide them and tell them this important information, so they won't make mistakes, or at least they will know if they made sometimes, but they will know that okay, this is how I should follow. I should have done this, and also that if we have counselor, we should obey, because sometimes I think I can hear, but it's like you might tell me something, Mataji, and information comes, but it seems like it enters one ear and it goes the other ears. It's like I don't take it to my heart. I should obey also. That's very important. So apply what we hear, like do it actually, not just hear, but try to follow. Yeah.
Very good, very nice. So Kamila told that every girl should have a counselor. And if you have a counselor, that is not enough, and you have to obey what the counselor says. So if you take the case of myself, like, in means from now, 50 years before, we had every grandmother is a counselor, mother is a counselor, cousin, sister, all my neighbors are like counselors only. There are so many incidences happened in my life. My grandmother used to tell me that those who watch movies, they are prostitutes. This is the statement of my grandmother. Imagine then how they were very strict. My mother-in-law told that, the basics, what my mother-in-law is afterwards, before mother-in-law, mother. She taught me every single thing. This is right, this is wrong. This is right, this is wrong. She was like a military officer that, I cannot do anything without her permission. And all my people around me, they all guided me, like, how I should dress, how I should be like that. And the society was very good. But later, now it is so much changing, so much changing. The same family. My mother, she was very lenient with the grandchildren that they were wearing whatever dress they want to wear because society has changed. Though my mother was a devotee when she left the body, she is a devotee. She knows she was very strict with me, but all these things she couldn't apply to the grandchildren. They won't listen, and the society is totally changed. Here, in this total change of society, now guiding girls is a big challenge for me. Big challenge for me. Now I am giving the medicine in a sugar-coated way. If I am like before, like 25 years before, the girls whom I guided, I was like my mother, how she was with me. And these girls should stand behind me, not in front of me. So I was very strict and things. And then nowadays, no girl listen to you. I tell something, one girl, this is my experience. I tried very hard. She was crossing 30. Crossing 30 is high age for a woman to get married. So she came to my guidance. She came to my guidance. I very, with very difficulty, I arranged her a nice marriage, everything comfortable for her. So once she got married through me with a nice family, everything, I started, like, I know that she's not in a good stand of Krishna consciousness. So I wanted her to come to Krishna consciousness along with the married life. So the first instruction, simple instruction, I told, please take central partition. Is this anything wrong? So this is a package, right? When a girl comes to me, I have to take care of her, how she appears. Everything we have to take care, everything we have to guide her. So after marriage only, I guided her. Please change your hairstyle. Zero, no response. Come to the class. No. The whole family supports because the whole family is my friend family. She never came to class. Now she's behaving whimsically. The marriage is in trouble. I'm not able to go in and guide her. Because she will not listen. Not listen. Simply no listening. It is in danger. The marriage is in danger. And I no way I can go inside. But what is my expectation from this group is, I have so much experience in this. Many girls are under my guidance, but they don't come to the class and they don't take the quality time from me. That is a big challenge anyway. Those who want to, as I told, if you want to be peaceful, if you want to be pure, if you want to advance in Krishna consciousness, as Camilla said, we need association. We need somebody who is in a good standard to take our hand and walk through our life. I am ready. Are you ready? I am. Many times I tell the girls, dear girl, I am your well-wisher. I have experience also. It is not that I don't have experience. I have experience. Please listen to me. I want to protect you. You see what happened to the Calcutta girl. We see so many girls, even in ISKCON society, they are unprotected. They are whimsical. I have seen girls marrying 1, 2, 3. No, not good. Divorcing, fighting, separation. All these things are calamities in women's life. Your life should be peaceful. For that, you should develop good qualities. That's why this class is meant for. You develop a good qualities in you, then that has power, and that power will take you to Krishna. Then every girl will become, like I told you one story of one Vasugi, who was more powerful than a brahmachari. Though she was a married lady, who was more powerful than a brahmachari. Did I tell this in this class? I don't know whether I told this story in this class. Who can remember?
No, Mataji.
No? Are you sure? Okay. It's a small story, I will tell you. There lived a brahmachari. And this brahmachari was very, very, very austere. He did tapasya. And in this tapasya, he got lots of powers. So he went to a river and he had only 2 clothes. So one cloth is there on the riverbed, sand, and then he was taking bath. What happened? On the clean cloth, 2 birds fly over and they put their shit on that, toilet on that. He saw it and he got very annoyed. I have only 2 clothes. One is wet, another one is dirty. Then how I can wear clothes? So he got so annoyed and looked at the birds, and the 2 birds got burned. 2 birds got burnt and they died on the spot. Then he got, oh, I'm so powerful. So a kind of false ego developed in him. So he walked through, and then his daily routine is go to houses, take bhiksha, and take that and meditate. That was his daily routine. So he went to this Vasugi's house and asked for bhiksha degi. Vasugi, his glories are unlimited. I can only give some glance. When she takes water from the well, if husband calls, she leaves it, and the rope doesn't go and fell into the well. She has so much chastity, and that has power in every household life for her. So when this brahmachari called her, she was serving the husband. She told him back, "You please wait. I am serving lunch to my husband. I will come in a minute." So after serving the lunch to the husband, she carries the bhiksha and came. But the brahmachari was restless and he got very annoyed. He got very angry and he looked at her like this. Nothing happened. So Vasigi replied, told him, "Did you think that I am also the birds which you burnt in the forest?" The brahmachari got really annoyed. How come that she know that I burnt 2 birds in the riverside in the forest? Then he was really astonished, amazed by the power she had, and then fell at her feet and said, "You are my guru." She says, "I cannot be your guru." Then she directs him to a guru. It's a big story. What we needed is here is that women can become more powerful than brahmachari and sannyasi in her own way, not in a men's way. Nowadays, women become, they wear pants, shirt, and then educate like a men. Not that way. You remain in a womanly way and become more powerful. That's what Shastra says. You can become very powerful by doing what Prabhupada told us to do. Simple. Prabhupada told us, learn cooking and cleaning. Cooking and cleaning. This is very important for ladies. But most of the ladies think that cooking and cleaning is secondary. No, we should be educated, and only the maids or low-class people should do cooking and cleaning. No. Prabhupada told, what is the first qualification? Cooking and cleaning. That if we do, then heart cleaning will happen. So we should get trained in all these things. I have seen many girls, they don't have basic things. They don't even want, they also proudly say that, I know only to boil water. I don't know how to cook. That is, they think that it is proudly say. No, 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 no. That is not proud thing. Prabhupada gave us this work. We should be expert in that. So cooking and cleaning cleans our heart also. So this is the seva which we give to Krishna. So dressing way we saw that we should, for safety measure, we should focus more on our purity, our thinking level. As one Mataji told, that when we speak to men, we should not see the eyes. But the opposite is taught in schools and colleges and interviews. No, they say that you should have eye-to-eye contact.
Mata,
Yes.
I am new to this whole thing, and I'm kind of interested in hearing all the things that you say, because I'm new to Krishna consciousness, and I'm educated, and I look men in the eye when I speak to them, because I do understand that I'm being protected from them. The protection from a man is protecting me from a man. So the best protection I can have from a man is to be a free thinker, to be a liberated woman. My question in Krishna consciousness is, the idea of a woman comes from what I believe is Krishna. But if Krishna, I've seen him come in different forms, I should say. He comes in different forms. Krishna comes, what I've read is that he comes in different forms, how he comes. It's no different than any other religion. When you need God, he shows up however he shows up. He can be a ram in the bush. He can be a light. He can be whatever. She can be whatever. I believe God is interchangeable. I believe that he is she and she is he. But my also question is that how is the training of women advancing Krishna consciousness when they are not allowed to look a man in the eye and have an opinion?
So here we are going to establish Vedic system. So in modern system, there is a lot of dealings with men and women. In Vedic system, there is no need for a woman to deal with men at all, except the family members.
And why is that?
So in family, you can see the husband with the eyes, father or brothers. Here there is no restriction. The restriction is with the other men. So
And why
when
is
the
that?
other men dealings come, it comes when somebody goes out a lot, works outside, deals with more men. But for a Vedic woman, there is no need to deal with other men.
Because?
And the woman's mind is very, very changeable. If we don't have control, the women gets attracted. It's not on the men's part alone. Why we are telling that you should not deeply look into other men? Women has the tendency to get attracted also. That's why we put the restriction. Okay, don't see too much.
Says who, though? Every woman is not prone to the same.
No, this is, if you are a controlled person, no problem. But this is a basic general rule.
That if I look a man in the
verse
eye.
in Bhagavad Gita, Dhyayato Vishayan Pumsah. If you see
So
something, it's a beautiful verse in Bhagavad Gita. If you see something, like for example, this is a phone. If I see the phone too much, then I see, oh, I get attracted. Oh, I want a phone like this. Women has this tendency. If a woman see something attractive in other women or other places. They see too much, then they get attracted to that thing. So eyes have that capacity. See it too much, then it wants that. This is a deep philosophical thing. In interviews in outside the world, if you go in non-devotee world, like this is only purely for devotee restrictions. If you go for a job, if you go outside as a doctor, as an engineer, as many careers are there. There you have to see, you have to look into the eyes. There the rules are different. Here we are saying that you can see. Now also I'm saying you can see, but not deep seeing. If we have so deep connection, then it will mislead us.
Deep
That's
connection.
the point we have to, that will mislead us. That's the point we are teaching here. If you are going out, you are doing job, you have to see. But I am saying that should not be deep. Even if you are in job, you want to do. But the first restriction for small young girls, I am telling, is don't go to job. Don't go out.
Just stay in the house.
But still, if
stay in the house and basically be a cleaner for your husband and
stay and depend on your husband and family system. That is always the best, which I did throughout my life. And I am happy, peaceful. And my life was always smooth because I had protection. From childhood, I had one elder brother and younger brother. I don't know why this. They are now very lenient. With me, they were very cautious, and which, in fact, was very good for me. I had 4 bodyguards, my mother, my father, my elder brother, younger brother. All 4 bodyguards were there for me till my marriage. Till my marriage. After my marriage, my husband. Now I also have my son. My son controls me, 18 years old. Yes, accepted, because it is for my good. It is for my good. Even if he controls, I accept it. My husband is there. So if you put yourself in a nice situation, your life is peaceful. What do you want in life? And in Krishna consciousness, it is very helpful. I could complete Bhagavatam many times in my life. Bhagavad Gita, preaching, household course. I don't go too much out of house. Temple also limited only. We are living in Mayapur. I go to temple limited because, there's too much social. I go do my service, come back, do the service in the house. Mostly my preaching is online, but I guide. I am a mentor. So I guide girls. So I'm protected. So I teach this to other young girls. You learn this. You learn these things and you will be very peaceful and happy in your life.
Okay.
Yes, Rajeshwari Vinita. Yes, Mataji.
Oh, I'm done. I don't.
Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Yeah, I'm really I appreciate what all words you have used and what all things you are saying. But nowadays, what you say, even women's, they are married in devotee community also we see, they over ahead and they want to move ahead. So as our Vedic culture, we should have the serving tendency towards our husbands and we should be protected as Prabhupada has said. So countering and going ahead, how much you say it is correct or arguing, no, I will go or something like that. What you suggest on this thing?
I'm not clear with your questions. Is this going ahead in Krishna consciousness?
No. Whatever, many a times arguments happens, women want to lead and go ahead in comparison to the husbands.
Go ahead in what?
Even in the devotee community. Materialistic world, when we see that competition is always there between men and women, even husband, wife. But even we see in the devotee community also there is a competition or something. Women are not surrendering to their husbands.
they want to go in on their way and they want to take a lead. So what is it appreciated or not?
It is not appreciated. How it is appreciated? See,
Yeah,
husband
that's what
and
I want
wife,
to clarify.
see, in a family, what is a family? What
When
is
the husband is taking a lead because he is a leader, and we have to unite and serve the Supreme Lord.
Hmm.
But many a times we face a challenge in we see like in families where this is also there, where ladies are going that I want to do this. Devotees are not understanding. So what is the message you provide, that how in a family of a devotees they should stay surrendering to each other and work?
Yeah, women can never, raise above the husband. And that is not a right mood. In generally, what is the mood of devotee? Men or women? I am not talking about men, women, nothing. I have unlimited references for this. How a devotee should be. Even if he achieves something. For example, Prabhupada, he was world acharya, right? But what was his statement? Do you remember what Prabhupada used to tell? What is the reason for my success? Vanita, tell. Do you remember what Prabhupada used to tell? Prabhupada always told, I am not
Yes,
the reason for my...
women are less intelligent.
No. Now I'm not talking about that. I want to bring you all to one conclusion. I will explain. Prabhupada said that my success is due to my spiritual master. Okay, and the spiritual master, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he always said, I'm successful because of the mercy of my spiritual master. So in a devotee understanding, and they don't feel that I am great. That I am great is not there in devotee history. They give the credit to their seniors. So if a woman wants to surpass the husband is the elder in the family. That's why we always arrange the marriage between the girl should be lesser, the boy should be higher in age, education. Because, that is ideal marriage. So in a family, as we understand, family in the family, for a woman, first guru is husband. So the disciple should give the credit to the guru. Though even if the husband is not a devotee, she should understand because of this support only I am doing better in my life. That is normally happens. So where lies the competition? Family means one. Even if somebody is a right person, even if they do something, they give the credit to the spiritual master, or spiritual master is the husband. And when I speak, I always speak with others. I speak we, not I. We means myself, my husband. I always speak like that. When I speak to somebody, though the work may be done by me, because my interest and my husband's, we are different personalities. He always supports me, but some of the services I do differently. But still I say, I arranges marriages for devotees. Mostly I am active, but at the behind, my husband guides me. Okay, this is right, this is wrong. You go like this. So with guidance only I go. But when I speak about that, I say that we do it. I don't take the credit. When I write these things to my spiritual master also, I always say we. So where the competition comes, Mataji? Do you understand?
How does that improve your individuality?
No need for
Being in-
individuality. We don't want individuality. In spiritual life, no individuality. It's only surrendering.
The first book I read was self-realization.
Yeah.
That was the first book that brought me to Krishna.
We are always individuals, that is accepted, but we give the credit to the seniors.
Well, they're all teaching us. All the elders are teaching us. Everything we do
But
is
we
from a
surrender
lesson.
that. Like, for example, if you do some arti,
Mhm.
do you know how to do arti? That
Like
incense or ghee
this.
lamp or flowers. If you see,
Yes.
we have steps in the altar.
Yes.
From Gurudev, then from Gurudev, Prabhupada, and Prabhupada Guru, it's like that. It goes through the Guru Parampara, not directly to Krishna. We don't do anything directly to Krishna. I don't have time. Next week, or I will continue. There is a very nice pastime which I wanted to tell you so that you understand this point. Now also I told, Prabhupada never claimed that because of his strength, he conquered the whole world. It is always, the credit is always given to the spiritual master. Similarly, in the family, the wife says, because of my husband, I am successful. The husband says, because of my wife's love, I am successful. This understanding should always be in husband and wife. Then it is not a family. If that understanding is not there, then it is not in the right direction. It is together. That's why
Perfectly said, Mataji.
Shiva gave half part of his body to his wife. Lord Shiva is called as Artha Narishwara. Half the body is wife's body. So Shiva has the understanding that, I am not alone. I am with my wife managing the universe. He gave the credit to his wife. Similarly, the wife is very much dedicated to the husband. She never claims I am great without my husband. So this understanding is very much needed in the family.
So there is no individuality because most of what you do is at the instruction or for your husband and at the submission of him. So there is no individuality.
No, that individuality gives you unlimited credit. Recently, I told a wife who taken care of her leprosy husband. She had her individuality. The husband wanted to go to a prostitute. She carried him there. She had the ability to stop the sun. The individuality is always there. But inside the heart, what is our philosophy? What is our philosophy? Our philosophy is we become servant of the servant. This is for men also, women also. Understand? So we don't lose the individuality, but we always remain humble. There is no question of losing individuality. Krishna sees that this person is towards, like, this is a philosophy, Mataji, this is a spiritual life. In material life, all these claims come. Oh, I am an individual. I need credit. I need appreciation. I need this. I need that. But one who is satisfied within, they don't need any appreciation. They know the connection with Krishna. You understand? So, any other question? We are other girls. Yes, Kamini.
Mataji, so it is very nice what you said. I didn't know, or I appreciate like how you said the understanding or thinking we should have in a family like wife and husband. So how should my thinking be? I'm not married yet, so but
No,
also
we are
to teach
trained.
my
Actually, from
yeah.
childhood, we girls are trained that, giving is like, for me, I want to give. So
Yes.
in that sense that, whatever the husband's liking, then we change to that. Then we change. We like to like what he likes. Like that.
Yes.
Then, by giving more love and attention and care, and the opposite person, especially the husband, becomes satisfied, and you get immense happiness. He takes care of you, like, oh, here is my wife who is so submissive. The men like it. If you are submissive, they like it. And then
yes, Mataji.
They protect you. Yeah, they are ready to protect you. So you say, yes, boss, then he likes it.
Yeah. but how should my thinking be like, when I do something, for example, here, I give the credit to the spiritual master, to all the devotees, my seniors who are guiding me.
See, spiritual life is not that. Spiritual life is not
yeah.
something material like. So in
Mhm.
material life, if you are working somewhere, you cannot give the credit to somebody. You take it is me only, I did work hard. But spiritual life is exactly opposite.
Mhm.
Here the understanding comes. How do you get the see in spiritual life? You understand that everything comes from Krishna. You agree with this point?
Yes.
Everything comes from Krishna. How? Aham sarvasya prabhu. From Krishna, everything comes.
Yes.
Everything comes from Krishna, right? You understand that?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So
Yes.
who is Krishna's representative in house?
Right now it will be father, right?
Yes, father now.
Yeah.
After marriage, husband.
A
Because the
husband,
father
yeah.
is the maintainer of you. Now this body is maintaining, father is maintaining. After marriage, who is going to maintain? Husband is maintaining.
So the woman has no responsibility for herself.
No, morally give the credit to the husband, right?
No.
Yes?
No.
No.
No, because you're responsible for you. You said, submit to the husband. Why submission? Why can't I stand by his side? I'm not a child. If I need protection, Krishna will protect me. And why not teach me how to protect myself?
Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, fourth chapter, he says he surrendered to a guru. For women, first guru is husband. Later comes the guru. Pati guru stands first. I'm sorry to say this. This is the ideal Shastra says. Manu Samhita says. All Shastra says, for women, first guru is husband.
It's not Krishna? My first guru is not Krishna?
No. Through your husband, through your spiritual master, through Guru Parampara, you reach Krishna.
So I'm going to find Krishna
is
through
ultimate.
my husband.
I'm not saying Krishna is not ultimate. Krishna is ultimate, but we need to go through via media, not direct.
So only the woman needs to go through a man.
No, men also.
To get to.
No, men also. Men have to go through their spiritual master.
So the woman has to go through the husband in order to find herself.
Yes.
That's crazy.
By service.
That's crazy.
Some exceptional women are there who don't have husbands or who have no connection with the husband, then that is exceptional, but they have to stand with the spiritual life very strongly. If a woman simply serve the devotee husband, she will achieve everything.
So the woman serves God. The woman serves the husband. The woman serves the husband, and then the husband serves Krishna.
And she even if she doesn't do any spiritual thing much, then she gets the same result. There are so many references for these things, but due to time, I am not able to tell. There is one story comes in Bhagavatam. If you see that Leela, past time, Prithu Maharaj, it is in Bhagavatam. Prithu Maharaj was very, very great. He is incarnation of Krishna, like very powerful king who ruled the whole world. But at the end of his life, he does tapasya and goes back to Krishna. His wife simply following, nothing she did. Simply following, when he dies, she also died. And then he goes to Krishna, all the demigods are seeing that Prithu Maharaj is going in an airplane to Krishna, Vaikunta, spiritual world. And his wife is following him, just nothing. She simply served him. Like this, I can give you unlimited examples from the Shastra. She doesn't lose the individuality. She becomes shining star. There are so many wonderful women. I can give many wonderful women's history. And that's why this class is continuously, every week I speak about wonderful women. So we don't lose the individuality. The individuality becomes very perfect there. But this is the system given to us by Krishna himself.
It
Krishna
sounds like
said,
if we follow our husband, the only job that women have is to become
follow them.
girls and sit under the teaching to learn how to become wives. And then once becomes wives, then the consciousness of the woman actually belongs to the man, and she will become his servant. As long as she is with him, he will provide some sort of protection from something that she needs to be protected from, because she can't protect herself. She can't learn to use her words and use her own power, her own energy to protect herself. But she needs him to feed her, clothe her, guide her. And then when he dies, she will die. And then at all costs, just do what he says, and you'll be fine with Krishna.
Correct.
That
You're
sounds
right.
interesting.
Okay.
That sounds
Thank
interesting.
you.
Hare
Yeah,
Krishna.
Jaya Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
And
Krishna, Mataji, I have a question. Like you said, whatever in our Vedic system is that women should follow their husband, and in case if husband is not like devotee, he is against your bhakti. Like since most of us are unmarried, so we'll pray to Krishna first. We get the devotee husband, but in case we didn't get that devotee husband, so should we follow him then only, or if he's against our Krishna consciousness, how can we maintain or keep going our
my
bhakti?
request is, don't expect such an unusual situation. You always be positive and expect a devotee. That is first thing. Yeah. Secondly, if something happens like that, you behave in such a way that he will become a devotee. I will give you unlimited example how a very wonderful devotees made their husbands devotee. Nowadays, it's all women's power only. Now all men follow women only. Whatever women says, that is only is happening. You know, everywhere. So if you become well trained in Krishna consciousness, you know how to bring your husband nicely, not by dominating or showing the superiority. Oh, you are a non-devotee, I'm a devotee. You are a non-vegetarian, I am a vegetarian. Not like in competition, but by nicely serving prasadam, nicely giving Prabhupada's books, nicely explaining all the good points, then automatically husband will follow you. If you are a good person, you know how to handle him nicely, naturally husband will follow. Many girls, they changed their non-devotee husbands. So in this, if you are trained properly in Krishna consciousness, there is no failure. There is no failure. This is my out of experience I am speaking. I am not speaking out of somewhere. I'm speaking out of my experience in ISKCON for so many years. Many non-devotee men changed to devotees. That's how you take Krishna consciousness. That's why I'm saying you become powerful. You become pure. The purity has the force.
Thank you, Mataji, for sharing. So we have to be patient until they become the devotee. We have to serve.
Prabhupada's books can change anyone. Give Prabhupada's books. Take him to the temple and, give a right role model. Okay. Very nice. Many devotees spoke, but some are keeping quiet always. Huh? Anyway, we hope to see you next week. I may not have class. If possible, I will hold. Otherwise, after 15 days, we will meet. Thank you for coming. Vancha kalpadirubhasya kripa sindhibhyevacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.